Luna, come here. Say hello to my little friend. You want that? We'll take it. There you go. Oh, such a good girl. Hello, Bill 56. How are you doing this evening? I hope well. Finally had a little sunshine today, about 3 hours worth. I guess 3 hours isn't bad for 3 weeks, right? You want to come sit with me, Luna? Come, come here, come here, come here. What? What? I'm not doing too bad, Bill. The Hennix family, good evening. Well, I just might make it there, Hennix family. I'm glad you could make it tonight. Linda Pendard, good evening. And hello to the UK. This is my little girl, Luna, and she wants her milk bone. And I hope everyone's doing well. Good evening, Rosanna. Hello to you and welcome. Luna says hi, everybody. I'm doing okay, Linda. Luna is a beautiful girl. Yes, we enjoy our days together. She's a little bit lazy sometimes, though. She likes to take lots of naps. Yes, but she's very full of energy. So, what's everybody up to this evening? That's right, Bill. And were you not also? I know you're a veteran. Thank you for serving. Yes, dogs are the best company. The rest of that bill is 82nd. Yep, 82nd. 1975 to 78. Luna, come here. Come here. No, come here. Look. Look. Come here. Come up. Up. Yeah, Bill. I was with the three-quarter air defense artillery. I heard of the first of the 508. It's been cold on and off here, Linda. We had a couple days where it froze, and then we had one day 2 weeks ago where it snowed. But the heater's on right now. I don't look forward to the winters anymore. Not at all. Of course, if I can get to go out and do something with my grandkids on a snowy day, that's fun. I would take advantage of that. Yeah, no, I don't looking forward to paying for the fuel prices. They want over $3 a gallon for K1. That's what I have to use in my heater. And they won't deliver any less than 100 gallons. Yeah, that's true, Rosanna. That's why I'm thinking real strong about being a snowbird. My daughter lives in Pensacola, Florida, and they're having beautiful weather right now. Yeah, it sure is hard on the bones, on the back. Fuel prices gone up there this year. Yeah, they seem to be getting, well, they are worse every year. Thank you, Bill. Appreciate that. Like and share. I mean, I think $3 a gallon is ridiculous. When I have an older monitor heater, and they're really good. Five gallons will go 3 days when it's not really cold. But still, that's close to $30 a week or more. Yes, I've seen you there before, Linda. You were on here before. Yes, Tina was on my Tuesday live, and I saw her this morning on there. In for hitting one DIY and Bob. Well, thank you for coming, man. Appreciate it, and the thumbs up. Yes, I did remembered. There are some things I do forget though, occasionally. Your work, I appreciate you stopping in, DIY and Bob. It's quite hard in the UK. Yeah, it ain't easy here either. Well, people in the southern states, they don't have to worry about heating and stuff like that. But here in Maine, I don't have to deal with the millions of people either, like I did when I lived in California. Luna, Luna, look, come here, come here, up, come on, up. Do you want it? Do you want it? Tell me. Well, tell me. Tell me. What? What? Oh, tell me. Tell me. There you go. Just take it. Yeah, I know the weather's quite a bit in the UK, like it is here in Maine, I believe. Some pretty hard winters. I mean, I do. I do love to see the snow, and it's hard to get around in it. Yeah, the older you get, the harder it is to get around. That's a fact, whether you like it or not. I got some neem oil in the mail today. Yeah, it is. It is here too. Around 5, it gets dark, and I know about the low wages. I retired too quick, and I'm living on Social Security, which basically is a third of what you couldn't live on before. But it is what it is. At least I have a place to live. A lot of people don't. Christmas shopping. We're going to do this year like we did last year. We get for the kids and then not for the adults. Nothing big, anyways. Come, Luna. Come sit down. There is no more. It's all gone. They're all gone. Come here. Come on. Come on. Up and see Daddy. Please. Come on. Up. There we go. Sit right on Daddy's lap. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I bet you are. That's one thing. I'm really grateful for that. I got a place to live, and I'm warm, and I got food, and I got this loving girl right here. Your tongue is all dirty. Your tongue is all dirty. What did you do? What did you do? Yeah, I know that getting dark so early is crazy. I don't think I ever get used to that. Never get used to it getting dark so early. Because when it gets dark, then it gets colder. You have a Yorkie? Yeah, I think I told you I had one in California. Like to sleep under the covers. Yeah, two of them are deaf, huh? And my mother was deaf. And life is day by day. As long as you have a warm meal. Yeah, a lot of people take things for granted. Good evening, NMLB Gaming. Good evening, my brother Mike. I hope you're doing well, man. Welcome. Yeah, boxers are so sweet. They're set in their ways. Yes, she was. From what I was told, I never met her. Oh, gosh, I love this girl. Such a sweetheart. She's looking for another milk bone. Hey, hey, what? Appreciate that, Mike. Mario Lord, good evening and welcome. How are you doing? Yep, he did. Just showed up now, Mike. Appreciate you coming, Mario Lord. Everybody say hello to each other if you're not familiar with each other. Check out each other's channels if you'd like. Yes, what about them Red Sox, huh? Thank you, Mike. Rosanna's saying hello, everyone. Yeah, I didn't meet my real father until I was 29, Linda. You used to kiss them? Before then you had to kiss the wife? I'm sorry about that, Bill. Gosh, that must have been terrible. You know, I kiss Luna and she actually likes it. Yes, everybody say hello to Mario Lord. He's saying how is everyone? Boxers, or if you're asking me if boxers are, they are very gentle. It's surprising because she'll be really rough with adults when they play, but with children, she, she's really calm. She gets a chance, she'll lay on top of them and lick their face. My neighbor's boy, he's 2, and he's he's can be quite rough with her. She'll start playing, and then she'll come over and nibble on me, but she won't on him. In fact, I would say sometimes that she's too overly friendly. She'd run off with anybody. Yeah, I take her for a walk, and she walks me. She'll pull me right down the road. I'm thinking I need a skateboard or something. Come sit with Daddy. Come on, sweetie. Come on, up and lay down. Come up and lay down. Good girl. Wanna come over here? You can sit with me. I got space for you right here. You know, I always got room for you. Yeah, she loves everybody when I walk. She doesn't like female dogs that are aggressive. The male dogs, she plays with them really well. The female ones, they get aggressive, and then they pick the wrong one to be aggressive with. Yeah, because she just wants to be friends with. Oh, thank you. That was so sweet. She wants to be friends with everybody. Yeah, you want to just mentioning that word there. Watch your ears, Luna. Do you like going for a walk? Oh yeah, huh? I shouldn't tease you about that, should I? Because you love to go for a walk. I know you do. I know. Maybe later we will. Your dog's a rescue dog? Yeah, some dogs. Uh, this one was a rescue dog, and she has her own issues. I think she was in a home where people argued because if she hears loud voices, she gets scared, and she's scared of thunder, and she's scared of snow falling off the roof. But she's so sweet. My son's dog was real protective over food and didn't have any idea at all about walking on a leash because it would pull my son right over. Elegant Homestead, good evening. I hope you're doing well. Everybody say hello to Elegant Homestead. Come here, Luna. Come sit with Daddy. Oh, God. I know. I know. Put your head up here. Put your head up there and say hello. I know. All right, Luna. We're not going to do this. We're not going to do this the whole live stream here. I can talk to people without you having my undivided attention. Bill 56, I hope you have a great evening, man, and thank you for stopping in, and bless you as well. All right, go, Luna. I live in Maine, Linda. It's the most upper part of America in the continental United States. It gets quite cold here. We get the wind from coming in from the west, and we get the wind coming down from the north from Canada, and we get the wind from the ocean. So we got it all going on. They call it a nor'easter. Excuse me. You're from Siki or from Kentucky? Elegant Homestead, is that what you're saying? You're from Kentucky? Explorer Fever. Good evening and welcome. Everybody say hello to Explorer Fever. Kentucky. Yeah, I've driven through Kentucky a few times. Beautiful there. Yeah, it's different down south. They stay a little bit lighter, a little bit longer. And out west even more so. It's like a 4 hours different. Good evening, Ronnie, and welcome. And hello all. Please check out that channel and Explore Fever's channel if you would please. Check each other out. Say hello. Beauty and Lifestyle, good evening and welcome. Everybody say hello to Beauty and Lifestyle. Appreciate everybody coming. When I went down south, I enjoyed it down there, and I was stationed at Fort Bragg, and it was beautiful there. Thank you, Beauty and Lifestyle. Yes, Elegant Homestead. I grew up in Wisconsin, so I know what you're talking about. Very cold there. Here in Maine, people from that part of the country they call flatlanders. And I remember in Wisconsin growing up, the ski places were places that were man-made. Beauty and Lifestyle saying hi, Explore Fever. Good evening, Jason B26. How you doing this evening? Everybody say hello to Jason. Jason saying hi to everyone. Luna, Jason says hi. You want to come here, sit down? Come on. Well, you're going to get me your ball. Get your ball. Get your ball. Okay, never mind. It's right over there. Look, you just went out. You just ate. And you just had a milk bone. So come here, sit down with me. Come on. Well, then get up there and sit down. I did have a good day, Jason, and I hope you did as well, man. I hope everyone had a good day. We did. We got about 3 hours of sunshine here today. That was 3 hours in like the last 3 weeks. It's been terrible, cloudy and rainy. I mean, if that's any inclination on what's to come, then we're going to have a long, hard winter because that could have been snow. I guess they're getting snow in northern Maine. I don't do any of those winter things. I don't snowboard or ski or. I got a friend that's got a snowmobile that I could use in one of those nice warm suits, but I just don't. I don't know. I don't enjoy it outside in the winter anymore. No matter how warm I dress. Yeah, cold and rainy. I've never minded the rain, but the rain here. It's right now. It's not cold enough to freeze it, but almost. Kind of like a good beer out of the fridge. Did you lose your ball already, Luna? We'll get it. Good evening, munching and chatting, and welcome. Glad you could make it. Luna's over here grabbing her ball, Annie. Luna, hey, I got something. Come here. Look. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come on. Up. Up. Ah, come here. Say hello. I fooled you. I know you're gonna be mad as hell now. I know, but you'll forgive me. You'll forgive me because you love me, and I love you. So you'll forgive me for being a butthead. Yes, you will. I don't have anything. Munching and chatting, saying hello, everybody. Everybody say hello to Munching and chatting. Yes, Luna's such a sweetheart. Elegant Homestead saying hi, Munching. Oh, goodness. So I hope your day ended up well, Annie. Are you going to be going live here in a little bit? If you are, I'll be checking you out. At one time today, I had three live streams going. I'm an old YouTube whore dog. We're going to do a reaction video. Cool. I can't wait to see it. Beauty and Lifestyle said, hug you, Linda. Beauty and Lifestyle, I think you're just coming in, aren't you? If so, welcome. Everybody say hello. I know they get ridiculous. I don't get ones like that. I get the ones that want to come on and talk dirty, And it's not you know, call me and talk dirty when I'm not online, you know. I don't like stuff like that when everybody's listening and watching. My goodness. Yeah, it was hot here this year too. There's a Farmer's Almanac saying that we're going to have one of the hardest winters we've ever had. I know. I wish Annie that the trolls would stop. I really do. It gets old. I mean, people need to get a life. They really do. I mean, a lot of them base their life on somebody else's. It's like they wouldn't have a life if they didn't troll people. And sometimes, like what they've done to Tina, I mean, you're talking some evil, evil people. 'Cause I know that woman can take care of herself, but then they start in on her son, and then they start in on her dad, and then on her dog. I mean, I think these people just need to be put over someone's knee and spanked, whether they're a 300-pound man that talks crap on YouTube, but then goes and beats his wife, or whoever they are. I don't have time or energy for that either. And I usually brush it off, but it's a totally different thing when they start in on your family. Ability Mom of Two, welcome. So glad you could make it. Everybody say hello to Ability Mom of Two. We were just talking about trolls, Leah, and how wonderful people they are. You know the ones that tell you that you tell them and show them in every video that you're a happily married woman or happily married man, and they still don't leave you alone anyways. Luna and I are doing great, and I hope you are. Ronnie's saying hello to everyone. Oh, they do. They get terrible, Linda. It's not just the hate trolls. You got some nasty, sick people out there too that won't leave people alone. Yes, they do need a life. You got two different kinds. You got the ones that want to come in and just be rotten about everything, and then you got the ones that have these sick, twisted minds sexually, and they don't take no for an answer. I worked with people like that for 21 years of my life. And the first thing they like to do is dig into your personal life and use that against you. Marie Caliper or Kaplinger, I'm sorry. Good evening. Welcome. Everybody say hello. Luna's great, Marie. I try to stay nice, Linda. I really do, but there's been some, and there's others that are a lot nicer than I am, and they get the evil, you know, ones that like to dig into you personally, and it's really sad. And some of these people have over 100 accounts. They come in and give you 94 thumbs down. No, and you don't just get it on live ones, though you do get more ones on live. You get the same comments on videos that you do. And it's very sad. It's sad that they can come in and destroy somebody's channel. That's been done. Money's been stolen from people. Hey, I've never had a problem with Tina. I respect somebody that sticks up for themselves. I really do, especially when it comes to the family. Thank you, Ability Mom. Should smack that like button. I see Tina just went live, Linda. Marie saying hi, Beauty. Beauty said, Rosanna hugged you. It is nice to chat, and it's sad a lot of times that people turn that into something ugly. It's the world we live in. We went from kicking each other's kicking each other's butt and shaking hands and being good about it afterwards to being warriors behind a keyboard. Hello, Beauty. Oh, I love to chat online. You'll be. I was on somebody's stream yesterday, two different people's streams at the same time, and there was one particular person in there that was going on both channels and giving dislikes and being rotten. And that, I guess that was over a misunderstanding, but still. Your channel is a month old today? Cool. I've had a channel since 2013, but I've never really done anything until July. You work at an army center? That's cool. Rosanna's saying hi, Ability. Yeah, I really hope sometime, and I'm not complaining because YouTube's a wonderful, wonderful thing. It can be, and is. But I hope when they're doing all of these wonderful things that they're doing with it, like when they're sending out notifications and stuff like that. I wish they'd do something about all the hate towards one another, because it does get old. People don't deserve it. Whatever happened if you don't have something nice to say about someone, don't say nothing at all. Do I have problems with people? Hell yeah. But I'm going to take it up with them. I ain't going to take it up with other people on YouTube because it's nobody's business. Hell, if I don't like you, that's between you and I, you know? And because someone else don't like you doesn't mean that I have to stop liking you. We're not designed to like each other, everybody. Yes, she has, Linda, and had a channel shut down by wonderful people, and a lot of them said that they were her friend, and that's something I don't understand about the way everybody's went. Nobody, I don't know, a lot of people aren't loyal to each other anymore, which is really sad. I don't know how they do it, Rosanna, but they do. They have one group, there's underground something. That's right, Elegant. Moving on, and what I don't understand is if you don't like somebody, why are you there watching it in the first place? I don't go over and watch CNN. I see a lot of people going on them TV places on YouTube just to go in there and Write things in the comment section. So you're there someplace where you don't want to be, but you're there anyways. Good evening, Miss Happy. Everybody say hello to Miss Happy. Glad you could make it. No, they wouldn't. They wouldn't. You know, and a lot of people, Ability Mom, they spread the hate because it gets some views, and that's too bad because the people that they're getting the views off from and crapping on actually deserve it. Miss Happy saying hello. Hi, Rosanna. Maya. I don't either, Rosanna. There are some sick people in the world, though. No, I do not mind at all, Linda. You tell her I said hi when you get there. Miss Happy saying mua to everyone. Elegant Homestead, hi, Miss Happy. Ability Mom said hi, Miss Happy. Miss Happy saying hi, Ability Mom. I like those emojis. I hope everyone had a wonderful day. I am enjoying a nice warm cup of tea. No, I don't get it either, Linda. It's the world that we live in. Oh, Miss Happy. Jeez. That sounds really good with a nice tall glass of Hershey's milk. Oh my goodness. I had a good day, Elegant Homestead. I did. No, we don't have Royal Farms here. I don't know what that is. We have a Cumberland Farms, which is a convenience store. One of them places where they charge you 3 times as much because it's convenient. We have a we have a bunch of farmers here, Ability Mom, that grow organic stuff, but the prices are, I mean, crazy. And I can grow my own organic stuff. Glad you had a great day, Miss Happy. I hope everyone had a wonderful day where they're at. I did. I went out a couple times with Luna. She's not happy that we didn't go around the block 3 different times. They have the best fried chicken. Yeah, it's funny how places like that would have better food. They at Cumberland Farms they're out of Massachusetts, and they have their own line of food, which some of it's okay, and you know some of it not. You grow garlic, that's cool. I love garlic. John T. Cash, good evening and welcome. Everybody say hello to John T. Cash. Yes, I love chicken. Chicken breast, one of my favorite foods. I bet you they do. Garlic's a wonderful thing. I mean, all of it. When you pull it out of the ground, right when you're cooking it, and the taste. John saying hello to everyone. Hope everyone says hello to John. Yeah, I don't know too many people that don't love garlic. It is a wonderful thing to cook with. And it's very healthy for you too. And if you eat enough of it in the summertime, it will keep the mosquitoes away. You listen to your pop play Johnny Cash. I love Johnny Cash. What a story. He goes back to when I was a young man. Him and Waylon Jennings and Willie Nelson. Yes, it is. And every one of his songs told the story, which well most songs do, but his a lot of his he talked, you know. 'Cause I'm not into a lot of like today's country. There's a few. I like Garth Brooks. Yeah, Willie Nelson always on my mind. Every time Willie comes on something, I watch it. He's the one that said, you can make any song out of three chords on a guitar, which he's very true about that. And I did watch a video recently that a gentleman does a YouTube channel where he repairs guitars, and one of them was Willie Nelson's guitar, where he doesn't repair it, he just builds up the hole that he's chopped in the front of it over the years from the way he plays, because has his hand laying on the guitar and it's rubbing against it all the time. Yeah, always on my mind. That's a wonderful song. That was a good album. He would be on my to meet list. Him and Ozzy. I've seen Ozzy what 3 different times now. What a show! Lonesome Dove. I don't think I've watched that. Mark E.T. Sherlock. I'm doing well. I hope you are. Sorry you had a rough day. Sit back and relax. Put your feet up. Yeah, I've seen him on shows on, like that Farm Aid, and then I've seen him with Neil Young, which I like Neil Young a lot also. Yes, everybody say hello to Mark. Mark had a long, rough day. Time to relax and kick your feet up. I would love to see Willie in person. I play the guitar a little bit. Ability Mom. I have a I have a nice 12 string. Let me show it to you. This is a 12 string Alvarez, which I love the sound of it. It's so sweet sounding. Ooh, way out of tune. But anyways, beautiful guitar. That's probably 21 years old now. But my youngest son plays guitar, and he's in a band called Blind Alibi, which are having a CD released by the end of the. Well, that wasn't good. Excuse me. Anyways, I was saying my son has a band called Blind Alibi, and they're going to be having a CD released this month. Weight Watchers, good evening. Say hello to Weight Watchers. Yeah, everything's okay. My guitar fell over and knocked the glass over and busted the glass, but it's all good. Yeah, oopsie. That's why you should never try to prop a guitar up on the floor. It happens. It was one of my beer glasses. Maybe somebody's trying to tell me something. Miss Happy wants to know what's up. Weight Watchers mom. Yeah, life can deal things out on a daily basis, Mark. I'm sorry today was a hard day for you, man. Yeah, I'm enjoying it. A tea. Weight Watchers mom on a budget saying, "Hey, Miss Happy." This is the other guitar. Mark wants to know how elegant it is. This is just a cheap ovation. I traded someone for that guitar. We let get uh, water damaged. Yes, I hope you have a better day tomorrow, Mark. Don't like to see anybody have a hard day. And Billy mom's such a nice young lady. No, my son taught himself ability, and he plays the band he's in. It's quite ironic. He plays the bass guitar, which over the years, like 5, 6 years in a row, I bought him something to do with musical equipment. So he has a couple of really nice guitars. You know, he has a Gibson Explorer. And then he has a really nice acoustic, and then a setup one where he could play small venues, which is good. He enjoys it. Hopefully, this may go somewhere because uh, the person that did the CD for him is actually in a band that's been on tour before. They're called Last Chance to Reason. That's good ability. That's really good. Music is. I noticed with him, it's a calming thing. Piano's good to learn. It's a lot harder, but you can work out a lot of aggression on a musical instrument. But yeah, as far as my son's tried to teach me things on the guitar, but he doesn't have the patience with me to do it because I guess I don't know, probably because I'm a little hard headed sometimes. I live right in the middle of Maine, Weight Watchers Mom on a Budget, in a town called Skowhegan. It's almost midway. Yeah, because to go to either north, yeah, anywhere, it's about an hour and a half or 2 hour drive. Then I have one son that lives here in the same town I do, and then the other one that lives in South Portland. Maine's a beautiful state, and you gotta have some dedication for the winter time. I mean, but Maine has a beautiful coast. I'd like to be able to. It's beautiful, but no, I haven't lived here all my life. I grew up in Wisconsin, and I lived in where in Delaware for 3 months, and I lived in outside of LA for 5 years. I've lived here since 1985. You do? What town you must be Waterville or Farmington, or give me a hint. So you know what the winters are all about. Yeah, the town I live in is, well, I'll say Skowhegan. Don't care if anybody knows. Booming little town of 3,000 people. Yeah, I remember you saying that before, Roseanne. I worked in a group home over there. Steve and Tess, good evening. How are you doing, Tess? You work in Skowhegan? Really? Wow. Small world, huh? Small world. Because I've seen you on here, the internet many times. Now I'm definitely going to have to go watch your videos, aren't I? Got to give some local support. Rosanna's saying hi. Hello, Steve and Tess. Oh, you have a bad connection? I enjoyed watching that video of you making that cake, Tess. Looked like it turned out really well. Ability Mom of Two, thank you so much for coming in. Bless you, and I hope you have a good night. Elegant Homestead, thank you so much for coming. Oh, I hope you have a great evening. Bless both of you. Emden. Oh, well, Weight Watchers Mom on a Budget. I worked in a group home up in Emden for years. Emden Pond. Beautiful country there. Beautiful lake up there too. Many days of fishing there. Stopping at that little store on the corner and getting a sandwich before you go out on a boat. Wonderful. Stephen Tess is saying hello, everyone. Everyone, please say hello to Stephen Tess. Yes, you have a blessed night. Ability Mom. Reed Kaplinger saying hi, Steve and Tess. Yeah, Emden Pond is one of my favorite places to fish. I do love boats, and I love to fish. Very relaxing. I still do fish a lot. I didn't this past year. You probably have. I don't know where you work at in Skowhegan, but I've been all over Skowhegan. Good evening, USMC Steve. How are you doing, my friend? Yeah, Tess was just saying that. I'm surprised I haven't had any trouble with mine tonight because it got cloudy again. So Weight Watchers mom, are you ready for winter? Yes, I fished the Kennebec many times, Rosanna, from all the way from Skowhegan down to Augusta. Rosanna's saying hello, USMC. Miss Happy saying hi, Steve and Tess. Driving again, huh? Yeah. Good evening, it's Brandy, and welcome. I hope you're having a good evening, Miss. It's Brandy. Everybody say hello. Weight Watchers mom is saying hello to Brandy. Very nice people on here tonight. Miss Happy, you're magically delicious, like a frosted Lucky Charms. I don't see I don't see how anywhere on this earth that there could be a bad thing about being magically delicious. Made me laugh too. I got a chuckle out of that one. Are you Miss Happy? Are you a leprechaun? Because if you are, I'll chase you and get that pot of gold. I don't have any teeth, so I guess it would be one gum and I'd be all done, right? I know. Miss Happy is funny. That's a good thing. Laughter's a wonderful thing. You're you're roly-poly and filled with cream and deliciousness. Well, there's nothing wrong with that either. Well, there, you made me laugh today. Thank you. That was a good thing. Well, keep them coming, Miss Happy. You got everybody laughing their butts off. Luna's even laughing. And she doesn't laugh very much. So, Miss Happy, are you from Ireland? Hey, there's nothing wrong with a good cartoon. I don't care a lot of the newer ones, but then again, some of them I do. My grandkids like to watch Scooby Doo with me. Well, Marie Kaplinger said that I'm short and squatty, all ass and no body. And that even rhymed. Yeah, Miss Happy is funny, and now Marie funny too. I like Stewie. I like Family Guy. I like the new ones that are more off the wall. Like South Park, and I love Beavis and Butthead. Marie said you and Miss Happy could be twins. Well, the closer you are to the ground, the less you have to fall. Miss Happy said, all ass is great, Marie. Y'all making me laugh. Laughing right, right in here. When you fall, you'll bounce like a bumble. That's one of my favorite old Christmas shows there. The Humble Bumble and the poor little elf that wanted nothing more than to be a dentist. I think that was Rudolph. Peppers bounce like a ball. I've never tried that. I do like me some peppers. Hot, cold, in between. And no, I don't ever want to do any pepper challenge. I will have to try that sometime. I know, yeah. I guess the feel of a good sized green pepper, a firm one, is kind of like spongy, like a basketball. Luna. Miss Happy says I am Miss No Ass at all. You got to do your Thanksgiving shopping tomorrow. I don't know what I'm doing yet this year. You don't have any bounce left in you? I don't have much bounce left. But you're drop dead gorgeous. See, there you go. You still bounce? Yeah, I think the last time I bounced was when I stepped on something on the stairs over here and I bounced down 3 stairs. If you fall, you can't get up. Well, that wouldn't be a good thing. Yeah, I'm a little slower. I need to get back to the gym. You know, the best exercise thing I ever did, and I should buy one because they're pretty cheap online, is a thing called the Nordic Track. It simulates cross country skiing, and there's no impact. It's all right, Luna. She heard a motorcycle. No, it when you get older, it's a lot harder on the body. You have a gazelle? I've been on one of those before. I did. I did like that Nordic track thing though, because like I said, you don't. There's not much bending in the knees, and it's a really get you in shape really quick because you're using your arms and your legs. Yeah, I hope you never fall, Rosanna. Rosanna wants to know if he gives you a lift, Marie. Marie says yes. It catches all the clothes. You had a bad fall when you're younger, caused you to be permanently deaf. Well, that sucks. Yes, you're here. You know, I'm thankful for every day that I'm here. I'm really thankful for this little girl, whom I love very much. She's a sweet girl. Yes, she is. She's a sweet girl. Oh yeah. She heard a noise outside, so she had to come over for protection. In your good ear, I bet. Now, do you think that your hearing got even better in your good ear? You think the fall might have changed you? You got goofier? I've always been goofy myself. but I've been hitting the head. That's good. I don't think I could get much goofier than I already am. Of course, then never say never, right? Well, I'm glad that the hearing improved in your right ear. I think, I think we're all goofy in our own little way. You got to be some days. I mean, look at the world we live in. I mean, if you're being goofy and you're not harming anybody, what's the big deal? I mean, God knows there's enough people out there doing a lot of bad things. Maybe they should be a little goofy. That's just my thought. It's fun being a goofball. It is. It's a good thing to laugh and have a good time. There's nothing wrong with that, as long as you're not hurting anybody. And nowadays, some people are just too damn sensitive. They do take things too personally, Miss Happy. Hillbilly Select Reviews. Good evening and welcome. Everybody say hello to Hillbilly Select Reviews. I hope you're having a great evening and appreciate you coming. And I enjoyed that video a lot there with the pepper beer there. I think I would like that. That beer out of all the beers I've seen you try, that one I think had the most head on it. Looked like a good beer. Miss Happy saying that she giving you a hug. Hillbilly Select Reviews. Yes, I do. I end reviews. Well, I like the way it went with the popcorn there. But again, I didn't know that sweetness would take, you know, the hot away. People don't use something sweet when they're doing like the pepper challenges. Now you're Mr. Happy. Sweet kills the heat. I'll remember that. Miss Happy says she told her boss to look like you. Thank you again, sir, for serving your country and your community. Means a lot. So, Miss Happy, tell us if your boss looked like Hillbilly, what would you do? Be honest. your your boss was puffing, I take it? Yes. Yes, so I think he accepts things in the mail if you send it. He'd do a review. He does some great reviews. I do enjoy them. I was into the wine big when I was in California. Mars Benka, good evening and hello. I hope you're having a great evening. Everybody say hello. Hillbilly said that he got your channel there, Miss Happy. Hillbilly, I think you're going to make her evening with that. Yes, he does have some good. I like his police stories. I really do. I love chocolate milk. Chocolate milk and a peanut butter sandwich. Oh my goodness. Good evening to you, Mars. I hope everybody says hello to Mars. I hope you're having a wonderful evening. Miss Happy says, thank you, Hillbilly. Yes, everybody check each other out. Oh, yeah, peanut butter and jelly. If I get a glass of chocolate milk, though, I can just eat plain peanut butter. I do love me some peanut butter. Mars is saying, hello, Rosanna. Peanut butter and honey is a wonderful thing, too. Hillbilly Select Reviews. I do like that. I like the way it kind of makes the bread seems like it's crusty on the inside. I use quite a bit though too. And yes, when I buy honey, I make sure I buy local honey, so I'm not getting something out of China or some other country. More healthy for you. Chocolate milk, yes. Strawberry quick is a wonderful thing too. You love peanut butter? Yeah. It's like having a Reese's. Raw honey is wonderful. They have a local place, a store here that sells local honey. It's $20 for a quart, but the health benefits you get from it, you don't get any of those. You get some of the health benefits, but not all of them if it's not local. Mars is saying hello, Marie Kaplinger. A peanut butter mead to review. That sounds interesting. I'll make sure. Well, I'll watch that. No, I love channels where they review things like that. There's a channel out there you might enjoy. Hillbilly Select Reviews. It's called Colorado Martini. They make mixed drinks and stuff. Really nice couple. Yes, explain what a mead is, please. Mars, Marie's saying she got you. Yeah, they have a great channel, and it's not just that they go do different things. Very Very talented couple. One of the more recent one was went and stayed at the Stanley Hotel. Rosanna's saying that look at your new post every day, John. Now, John, are you Hillbilly Select? Okay. Okay. Well, now I know your name, John. Welcome. Yeah, I'm thinking anything made from honey. That's one of my growing up still one of my favorite candies if I can find it is bit of honey. They do quite a different things here in Maine with honey, just like they do with maple syrup. Yeah, now we're waiting. Now we're waiting to see that review, John. Yeah, wine is good, and again, that's something where there's a lot of of course, you don't want to do anything in excess, but there's a lot of good things in wine that are good for you. Like I said, I used to buy all sorts of different wines when I lived in California. Mars is saying hello, Miss Happy. That's this one is honey, peanut butter paste, and Concord grapes. Tastes like peanut butter and jelly. That sounds really interesting. Really interesting. Something that tastes like peanut butter. Yeah, yeah. Well, I'll. Is this a review that you're doing like within the next couple of days, John? You know, you're one of those people, John, that you can tell by the expression on your face whether you really like it or not. But I've never really seen you give anybody a really bad review. You'll post it Wednesday? Cool. These coffees and beers and wines. You don't have a bad life, John. One to start the day and the other to end the day. Marie Kaplinger says, I got you, hillbilly. Rosanna wants to know if you're going to show us your pond, John. Are you gonna do a live this Sunday, John? Warren Floyd, good evening and welcome. Everybody say hello to Warren. Yeah, that'd be great if you were going to do a live, John. Warren saying hello, Rosanna. Marie saying hi, Warren. You're waiting to get your waterfall before you show the pond. That'd be cool. Warren saying hi, Marie. Marie says she has coffee with you every Sunday. Be nice to see you there. It won't be live. Be a while before you get into that. Well, you do great in front of the camera, John. I'm sure you would pull in a lot of people. Hello, Warren Floyd. I hope you're having a good evening. Everybody say hello to Warren Floyd. I didn't think I'd like live streaming very much, but you get to meet a lot of interesting people. Rosanna said he's so cute when he tastes and describes. Well, you know he's actually tasting it. And I do like that special glass there. Coffee on one side, wine on the other. Looks like you're going to have some fans there Sunday, John. That's cool. Well, thank you, Rosanna. And I'm not nervous anymore. I wonder. I get a sometimes I don't know what to say. You kind of you hit a spot where like, what should I talk about? But it's good. Like when you have people in here tonight that people bring things up and they enjoy talking to other people. I'm glad you're excited, John. That's great. Now, John, are you familiar with USMC Steve? Him and his wife always do a good live stream. Steve and Tess. Yes, there are good people here, Marie. Very good people. I enjoy that. Yeah, yeah. A lot of time, I hold back a lot of times, Rosanna, because I wonder, especially with the women, when you put a name there, and I don't know, it's like you're putting a target on them sometimes, because there are some twisted people out there. You need to be excited. There are good people on this channel, John. Yeah, I've had a lazy day with my dog too. And yes, again, John, a lot of good people come on here. I don't get into too many controversial things because, geez, it just people get so uptight and butthurt over the least little thing, and I try to avoid that. Very sociable people on here, Marie, and I enjoy that a lot. You know, people come on and they can make friends with each other, and you know, you meet new people and help each other out. And doing this here, that's how I met Hillbilly Select, everybody on here, you know. Yes, USMC Steve, and the other one is Steve and Tess Blogs. He, yes, he served in the Marine Corps. Very nice man, and his wife Tess is a sweetheart. They usually go on the Steve and Tess Blogs one. You'll know it shows a picture of them, and he's 6'9", and she's like 5'4", so you can't miss him. Right there, there you go, Hillbilly Select. That's it right there. Very nice people. You know, one thing though, I wish Tess would feed Steve more. You know, than man's got to have more than grass. You know, needs some meat. Though a big glass of chocolate milk and one of them chocolate cakes. I don't know. Could be a happy man for a few days with that. Yes, definitely check them out, John. And again, anybody in here that was in the military, thank you for your service. Appreciate it a lot. Hillbilly Select said he's heading over. Stephen Test said, hi, Hillbilly Select. Marie says, Test, got you both. Oh, you're very welcome. You guys are great people there, Steve and Tess. Always have been. You used to be in radio? That's cool. I know it's different. I can see. I don't know how they stare right into the camera all the time, but I can see how the newscasters and stuff can get used to it because you're and everybody can see you, but you can't see them. You know. Hillbilly Select says he's got you, Stephen Tess. Mrs. Green Thumb, good evening and welcome. Glad you could make it. Everybody say hello to Mrs. Green Thumb. She just went on like a 3-day marathon. Very nice lady. Miss Happy saying hello, Warren. Rosanna said, hi, Mrs. Green Thumb. Hello right back at you, Mrs. Green Thumb. I hope you're having a great evening. Mrs. Green Thumb saying hello to everybody. John T. Cash says he got you, Stephen Tess. Miss Green Thumb saying hello, Miss Happy. You got a traffic there in Indiana? Well, drive careful. Hillbilly Select said hi, Green Thumb, and Green Thumb is the best. There you go. Mrs. Green Thumb says hi, Steve and Tess. Luna is wonderful. Thank you for asking. She's over. She's over in the easy chair sleeping. Mrs. Green Thumb said, "Thank you, Hillbilly Select." And Steve and Tess said hi, John T. Cash. Mrs. Green Thumb says she likes gardening, and if you guys can, check out her channel. She did a beautiful video on the whole life of a monarch butterfly, from the little bitty egg right on up. Great, great video. Miss Happy Luna's over in the chair. She's like protesting. Yes, I knew that, Miss Happy. Luna means moon. Mr. Green Thumb wants to know how you're doing, Miss Happy. Yes, she does have a great channel, John T. Cash. Put a lot of work into it. She just on her way. Is it very meaningful to you? Well, it's a beautiful video. And it's very interesting. Very well done. I hope you get 1,000 on that really soon if you haven't already. I hope everybody goes and checks that out. Miss Happy said she's doing good, Miss Green Thumb. Yep, I enjoyed that video a lot. I don't know how you can do the marathon live streams, though. Oh, you're very welcome, Mrs. Green Thumb. I appreciate you coming in. I know how busy you've been. Yeah, they are. You look at insects sometimes and you think, yeah, it's an insect, but I know they migrate from all over the northern United States and Canada and go to a place in Mexico. They're still bothering you. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm so sorry to hear that. It's too bad that a lot of people, can't get a life. Steve and Tess said that they're watching your ale beer review. He does some great reviews. Mrs. Green Thumb, it's sad that people can have that power over another person. It's really sad because you don't do or say anything on your channel that warrants any abuse like that. Yes, monarch butterflies are beautiful, and they like to land on me. And dragonflies. Mrs. Green Thumb says, "Thank you, Miss Happy." And Hillbilly Select said, "Thanks, Steve and Tess." Well, I'm sorry to hear that. No, everybody here is going to show respect to each other. I'm just going to say Mammy, aka Mir. Hello, and how are you this evening? I hope you're having a wonderful evening. Everybody say hello. Thank you, Mrs. Green Thumb. Well, I'm damn glad you're doing good. Scarab beetles? I've never heard of them. We don't have many beetles here. We get them little shiny ones there, the Japanese beetles. Everybody's saying hello. Hazel's Reptiles, good evening. And how are you this evening? Everybody say hello to Hazel's Reptiles and welcome. I hope you're having a great day, Hazels. So nice of you to come in. So nice of everybody that come in. I do appreciate it. Hazel's saying hello, Diamond. Thumb saying hi, Hazels. Rosanna saying hello, Mrs. Green. Hazel's saying hello to Rosanna. You're welcome, Mrs. Green Thumb. Thank you for supporting me. It means a lot. Hazel's saying hello, Mrs. Green Thumb. Hazel's has a great channel. A lot of nice people go in there. And she has some beautiful children and some very beautiful snakes. I do adore the snakes. I guess that's my twisted side. But you gotta love your reptiles. I mean, I wish they liked to cuddle more. Yeah, Redneck does love him some snakes, and he knows a lot about snakes as well, especially rattlesnakes. And one thing that's very true, that rattlesnakes get a very bad rap. They don't really want to bite you, because when they do bite you, then they don't have any defense anymore. Yes, he does look out for snakes. The boss knows best. How are you doing this evening, Tina? And welcome. Everybody say hello. Yes, Redneck's a nice man. Yes, they do like the body heat, Hazels. My son used to sleep with theirs. Well, I'm glad that you're doing well this evening. I hope everybody's having a wonderful evening. Yeah, snakes do. They enjoy that body heat. Hillbilly Select said he just added you, Hazels. Mr. Green Thumb saying hello, Hillbilly Select Reviews. Good seeing you. White snake. Yeah, that albino snake of yours is beautiful. Luna, come here. Come here, sweetie. Come on. You're all right. Come on. It's okay. Look, I'll put this over here. You're okay. There. Come on. Go, girl. Oh, there she is. There's my girl. Yes, a lot of good people in here. Hazel, say hello to Luna, my baby girl. Yeah, she heard something, and now she's scared. Oh, I love her. Yeah, she's a big sweetheart. I'm wondering how she would get along with a snake. I miss my boa constrictor, so I'm going to have to get something. Maybe I'll start out with an albino corn snake. Thank you, Mrs. Green Thumb. She is a sweetheart. Yep, she's my joy. She's a bed hog though. But I think she accuses me of the same thing. Tessa saying hi, Luna. Says hi, Luna. Oh, big yawn. Gosh, you just had such a rough day. So tired. Oh, okay. Yes, we do. We do love our animals. I really, I really, I really enjoyed the interactions I used to have with my snakes, though, too. Well, Hillbilly Select, thank you so much, John, for coming in. I appreciate it. I hope you have a great evening, man. Your son's snake's name is Luna. That's cool. Which one is your son's snake? Yes. Good night, John. Thank you so much for coming in. Appreciate it. We'll definitely check out your new video. Hazel, I still have my heart set on a water monitor though. They do. Oh, the pastel one. Yeah, that's a beautiful. All your snakes are beautiful. See, at one point before I had the bunk bed / snake cage built right here in room. Oh, about a quarter of it was a walk-in snake cage. Steve said that you're a bed hog. Well, he's not going to lie, Tess. Do you lay on the bed like Luna does? She lays crossways, and then if I try to move her over, she snorts. Oh, look at her. Look at that sweet girl. She's so sweet. Anyways, Hazel's, I want a water monitor, and there's a very reputable, good dealer that's an hour and a half away, but they want $750 because he hand tames them. You can get one out of a place in California for $125, but then again, it's probably wild caught. Yeah, I've had a ball python before, and they're a wonderful snake. the reason I like the boa constrictor more than the ball python was because the boas were a little more active. Yeah, the ball python, I could take that and it would curl right up and sit on my lap for hours. But yes, ball pythons are one of the better ones to have, and their temperament is wonderful. You'd think one that would bond with Luna. You don't take up the bed, okay. I know that the same time I had my boa constrictors, I had at one time 9 cats in the house, and the snakes didn't mind the cats, and vice versa. Yes, yes, they don't. That's why that's why with boa constrictors and with a lot of snakes, unfortunately, and I'm sure you've seen it, you get these people, they want to go out and get the biggest, baddest snake they can, and they don't know anything about it. Me, I want a snake that if it's going to bite me, I want it to do it when it's really little. Get over it before they can give you a nasty bite. Same thing with the water monitor. They can get up to 6 foot long, and some of them can take a finger off. So you don't want one that's going to bite when they're adults. All right, Warren. Well, that sounds interesting. Have a good time with that. And I love the Moody Blues. Yeah, I want to, like I said, I want it to because it's gonna happen. I with the boa constrictors, it all depended on what region you got them from. Good evening, Kentucky Girl, and hello. I hope you're having a great evening. Everybody say hello to Kentucky Girl. I mean, the red-tailed boas that we had were the most tame. But if you didn't know how to interact with them properly, you could get tagged. And they had, 4 rows of teeth on the top and 2 on the bottom. So I only got tagged on the arm once. I am well, Kentucky Girl, and I hope you are. I'm kicking and surviving. Every day that you're above ground is a good day. Yeah, I've seen people do that too many times. You know, it's it's good with, I'm really sorry he got bit, but I'm sure it taught him something with that. No, I mean, they're very, very uh, food oriented. Which the ball python I had a lot of times didn't want to eat. It was a finicky eater. None of the boas, but they were right there. They were there ready before you even opened the cage. Good evening, John Franco. Thank you for coming, John. Everybody say hello to John Franco. Hazel saying hello, Kentucky Girl, and Kentucky Girl said, "Hey, Hazel." Oh, fat snakes. The first thing people is you know, they either love them or they hate them. They got the spear about them. You scared of the gecko? I've never had one, but I heard geckos can bite pretty hard. Yeah, I mean, kids are going to be kids. You know, my sons, my older son got bit by our 8-foot boa, and that wrapped right around his whole arm. But that snakes like that. As soon as we brought them rats in the house, they knew where they were there, and as soon as that cage come open, it came out. Scared them more than anything. Yeah, a lot of you have to. When you handle reptiles, you need to remember that you know wasn't too long ago they considered us a predator. Yeah, he learned his lesson. That's a again, I'm sorry he got bit. How are geckos for taming down anyways? I mean, I know a lot of people don't know it, but you can tame any reptile. And they tamed that alligator that was on Miami Vice. Claudine Panna, good evening. I hope you're having a wonderful evening and welcome. Everybody say hello to Claudine. Yeah, Hazel, I really your bearded dragon is the nicest reptile and the tortoise. No, you know, at one time, right right here where I live, we had a alligator snapping turtle that was probably oh over 2 foot round, lay eggs in the driveway. And when these eggs started to hatch, they couldn't get above the ground because it's a gravel driveway. So a lot of the poor little things died under the ground. Well, we dug up some of them, and we had there was 3 alligator snapping turtles that we have, and one of them we gave away, and unfortunately, because they're carnivorous and I guess they don't like each other too much, one killed the other one. Well, we kept this alligator snapping turtle until it was 7, 8 months old, and we could scratch under its chin, and it was so cool because it would close its eyes and really look like it would enjoy it. And then it would let you do that for a little bit, and then when you pulled your finger away, it would try to snap at you. But it was a very, very interesting pet. Those things, those can snap a broom handle in half. Look at this girl. Look at her. She she heard something outside, so now she's scared. Claudine, we're doing very well, and I hope you are as well. Moon's just a little scared. She heard something outside. Yeah, I watched a gentleman that lives in Florida. I think it's called Camp Keenan, and he just had a bunch of baby rhino iguanas. Exploring with CF, how are you doing this evening? And welcome. Everybody say hello to Exploring with CF. I hope you're feeling well today, man. And I have to say, Hazel, I would a lot of editing. It's it's never ending, isn't it? Kentucky girls saying hello, exploring with CF. Yeah, I would love to have a clutch of boa constrictors. I think it's so cool that they give live birth, and garter snakes do as well. And a boa can have up to 60 babies. Excuse me just a second. I need to use the little boys' room. Talk with each other, please. Don't mean to be rude. Come here. Come on. There. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Welcome back, Warren. Oh, everybody's saying the S word. Yeah, we already had that here. And I'm telling you, if the way the weather's been, we are going to have a terrible winter. We had 3 hours of sunshine today that out of the last 3 weeks. I mean, I can't imagine what it would have been like if that would have been snow. Yeah, you said the naughty S word. But it's going to happen. And I can sit and fret about it, but I ain't going to change it. Mother Nature's going to do what Mother Nature's going to do. I always find it funny that the Farmer's Almanac has always been more accurate than the weather forecasters. You loaded some harmonica music for meditation? Came out good? That's cool. I like harmonica music. I have one of my own harmonica, but Luna does not like it. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, Claudine. I hope you're feeling better. Sit down and relax, just not in that chair. Autocorrect, huh? I have a really hard time with my phone. Yes, Claudine, I hope you feel better. Well, there you go. The cat will help you feel better. I think animals understand when we hurt ourselves. When we know we're not feeling, they know when we're not feeling well, and they're a great comfort. Though I would have to say though, my Luna girl, she's more into self gratification, but that's okay. She's a sweetheart. I do need to get a couple of reptiles though. I do miss that. CF says, don't trust the cats. They are cute but evil little carnivores. If you really think about it, and I love cats. Cats are the only other creature on this earth other than us that will kill something just for the sake of killing it. I used to watch my cats chase mice and moles and everything else just to get it. I wish, yeah, I wish people were more like pets too. I need to get a cat again too. Your cats aren't evil. Yeah, I think that's what attracts us a lot to cats because cats have that. Go ahead, if you love me, love me. If you don't, that's fine too. You think all cats are a little evil? Yeah, I don't think the cats are as evil as a lot of human beings, though. So who is exploring with CF? Who is the person in your house that likes the cats? Then that be your wife, or because somebody has to like them, or you wouldn't have them. Philippine Islands Adventure, Milo, Filipina. Hello and welcome. Everybody say hello. One says he can spell, but his fingers can't. Yeah, see, so you like the evilness too. You love them, but they're shifty. I love that about my cats. The cats I had, they jump on me and sit on my shoulder and rub all over me when I come in. Yes, everybody say hello to Philippine Islands. Hope you're having a great evening. Thank you for coming. Yeah, what's real interesting is when I try to message somebody and do it with the voice, you really have to go back and check that out. Gets into your live streams, yeah. No, Luna wasn't barking. She's over in the chair again. She only come over here before because she heard a noise outside and it scared her. I mean, it's funny. She does have quite the personality. She followed me upstairs to the bathroom, and she goes to bed when I go to bed. Exploring says, "That's my dog, Claudine. I didn't hear anything barking. Maybe you guys heard a ghost." Philippine Islands. Milo is saying hello, Rosanna. That is good, Rosanna. People people come and after 4 or 5 minutes, they've had enough of me, and then they should I keep on telling Luna that she needs to stay over here, keep people's attention, but she don't want to listen. That's all right. Your dog tells you it's time to go to bed. I believe that. Luna knows when it's time, but she does follow me everywhere. I mean, we're quite attached to each other. Stephen Tess saying hi, Milo. So glad you could make it. Luna's laying over there in the chair with her tongue sticking out. Of course, her tongue's always sticking out. Steve is saying hi, Milo. So, Steve and Tess, are you on the road right now driving? Milo's saying she's been working on her orchids all day long. Cool. Mrs. Green Thumb saying hello. Milo? Your dog loves it until you start the train song and stuff. Yeah, Luna doesn't like the harmonica. She likes the guitar, but not the harmonica. Dogs like certain things. Mrs. Green Thumb saying hello to Steve and exploring with CF. Milo saying hi, Mrs. Green Thumb. Exploring with CF, thank you so much, Kylie, for coming in. I do appreciate it, man. I hope you have a blessed evening. Oh, there's a bad accident up ahead. That sucks. You know, if you think about it, Steve, sitting in a truck that's not moving is kind of like a soldier without a war, you know? It's dead time. Claudine, thank you so much for coming in, and I hope you have a blessed evening. Do appreciate it. Steve saying hi, Mrs. Green Thumbs. Mrs. Green Thumbs saying hello, Claudine. I think Claudine's leaving. Again, I hope you have a great evening. Thank you, Exploring with CF. I appreciate you coming in. Good things the wife's cooking, huh? Geez, I'm thinking about that chocolate cake right now. Rosanna wants to know what state you're in, Steve. Indiana. You're going? All right, Tess. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Hope you have a great evening. Geez, I think I might have to go up to the local pet store tomorrow just to see what they have on the reptilian side. Yeah, still listening? Okay. What are you cooking, Tess? Wrong English? Big thumbs. Yeah, we don't have much traffic around here, which is a good thing. Out on Madison Avenue, we have quite a bit. It goes into 201, which is the main road that goes from north to south. So there's a lot of logging trucks, and some people complain about it, you know, because some people complain about everything. But without the loggers in Maine, Maine would fold. So bless their hearts. Ooh, chicken macaroon and cheese. Yes, sir. Two good things right there together. I loves me some chicken and I love me some macaroni and cheese. You know, myself, I like to see them logging trucks roll by. You know, that means they're hauling that lumber to the paper mill and everybody's making money. That's a good thing. Yeah, yeah, at the tolls. And you know, the ones where you pay the tolls, that's the worst part of the interstate. Yeah, we do have some bad roads, and you know when that bothers me though is when they're charging you $1. I mean, I go on 95, and there's only one toll in Augusta, and that's a better road than the one that you're paying toll on. Yeah, they definitely need to do something with the infrastructure. Warren Floyd, thank you so much for coming, man. I hope you have a blessed evening. Do appreciate you. No, they need to, because whether people know it or not, that's really bad on your vehicle. I don't understand it because I've talked to people from the UK. When they build a road in the UK, they expect it to last a lifetime. Yes, I do. I take the one that doesn't have the tolls. You pay one toll when you're going off of it, and other than that, you don't have it any. And that's a better road than the other one. That other one, instead of fix it, they go and stick that what do they call it? Coal tar. They pour it in the cracks, and it gets to the point where the vehicles uh, have actually made grooves on the pavement. And you can't tell me, they make a lot of money at them toll booths. They're charging $1 for a car, and then they charge, I don't know how much for trucks. I know it's a lot more. Then they're not doing nothing to the roads. Where's that money going? Yeah, I've traveled on some roads that were, beautiful roads. Was that one I used to go when I'd leave Fort Bragg and go up to Wisconsin? Indiana 65 North. You got that road there. I remember that there. I drove that in a blizzard one year, and beautiful road, but it was just straight for I don't know how many hundreds of miles. You had to pinch yourself to keep yourself awake. Coming through Kentucky, though, I did see them. You showed them on that road that you were on that day, Steve, where they have it to where the trucks can go off. Big old sand dunes is what they were. Well, I hope you guys have a good trip, Steve and Tess. I don't know if you're going to be able to keep a signal. I hope so. If not, I hope you have a blessed evening. Yeah, the roads have. I've moved here in '85, Roseanne, and the roads have been bad, you know, since I can remember. We get those, what do they call them, when it freezes and swells up there, frost heaves. Get some really bad ones, from where the road freezes, and then, uh, well, I'm sure you lived here, you know what they are. Okay, yeah, so you remember what the roads are like. You get them dips in the road. It's yes, frost heaves. It's you know that's like building the things there in the south there to stop floods. As soon as you think you got the best thing built, Mother Nature comes along, changes it anyways. The weather's really hard on roads here. You know, you got the cold and the rain and the snow. You got salt going on the roads and big plow trucks going over the top of it. They don't have an easy job. I remember here in Skowhegan last year that everybody complained about the plow people, and these people, you know, they're understaffed, and they were working for some of them for 2 days straight, and people complaining about, well, why did you have to push that in front of my driveway? Where are they supposed to push it? Yeah, do I like going out to the end of the driveway and shoveling it out 4 foot of snow? No. But I guess here in Maine, you want to get something that you don't have to plow it out. You just push it out of the way. It is a it is a good life here. You know, I wish things were a little bit easier in the wintertime, but it is what it is. I just have to prepare better for winter, that's all. You know, you have enough food and stuff in your house and fuel. You just wait it out. It does in a lot of ways. The rent's a lot cheaper here, and it's a lot cheaper to buy a house. But you know, then again, they tax the hell right out of you here in Maine. Cody Hodges, good evening and welcome. I'm doing good, and I hope you are. Everybody say hello to Cody. Cody's saying hello to everybody. I'm having a wonderful day, Cody. I always say any day above ground is a good day. I was just saying a minute ago, Cody, I'm thinking about going to my local pet store tomorrow. I'm kind of thinking I want to get a snake again. I'd really love to have a water monitor, but I'll settle for a snake right now. Cody's saying hello to everybody. I hope everybody says hello to Cody. Do you like reptiles, Cody? Rosanna says hi, Cody. You know, I'm thinking. I don't know. I don't know how she'll do with it. That's kind of touch and go. I know when I had snakes before that they didn't have a problem with the cats. Luna's kind of funny about some things, though. You're not a big fan of snakes? No, a lot of people aren't, Cody. I did myself. I find them a lot of things they do fascinating. Kind of look at it like the boa constrictors I had. It's kind of like a shark that doesn't live in the water, you know, because they only have they they eat and they breed. You're not a big fan of snakes, are there, Rosanna? Like I said, my cats didn't have a problem with the snakes. I know with Luna, if it's anything that she thinks is going to try to get the better of her, then she's all over it. She went after my son's cat the first day that they met. What a good impression. Pulled the pulled the leash right out of my hand and went into the bedroom and cornered him on the bed. Well, he put the paws right to her, left three claw marks in her, or three claws in her nose. Used to have one that had an albino boa. Yeah, those are beautiful snakes. I know back when I had my boa constrictors, an albino boa constrictor was going for $7,500. And a boa constrictor can have up to 60 babies live. And I seen one video where the guy had uh I forget how many was in the clutch, but there were seven albino ones. But every one of those babies in that clutch carried the gene. Yorkie is 12 pounds and wants to beat up large dogs. No, they don't know they're small. No, a good friend of mine, they have two Karens, and they're small like a Yorkie, and they go right after Luna. And the thing of it is with them small dogs, she backs off. I don't know if she knows she can hurt it really bad, but with the bigger ones, now they give her crap, and she's all over them. I don't know. I think it's whatever she considers a threat. No, small dogs a lot of times don't. I know my parents when I was growing up had a wiener dog, and that was one of the. He was just plain nasty. Some people he liked, and the other ones he bit. And those little wiener dogs can run, I'll tell you. Oh, his name was Joey. I'm sorry to hear that. They are they're a little dog with uh, a big attitude. Yeah, that's another breed. I've seen them. You can see videos on YouTube, Rosanna. They use them in Scotland to hunt rats. And you watch them, they run just as fast as they can into a hay mound, and they're in there for about 2 seconds, and they come out with a rat in their mouth. Yeah, as you well know, they have the hair on them. It's really really coarse, and because they don't want a rat biting into them. They can be they're I don't know, the one my friends have, they're like a one or two person type of dog. They'll tolerate people, but they don't want to really be around anybody but those two people. And they scare they scare Luna. There's two of them. There's Momo and Chewy, and they start barking at Luna, and she backs off. She wants to see them. Yeah, that's sad. Dogs do get used to you. I would think that Luna would miss me as much as I'd miss her. But Luna and I make a good team because sometimes her attitude can be just as bad as mine, and I kind of enjoy that. They can be they can be mean. I'm telling you, that's a small dog with a they do not care. One of them will jump up on the back of the couch and not only thinking that she's gonna kick Luna's butt, but Luna's thinking it too and wondering why. Yeah, like Luna's the same way, but I don't know, maybe because she knows that she could hurt that dog really bad and or she don't find him threatening or but she don't try to attack them. Now a bigger dog, man, my son's dog went after Luna one day as soon as my son and his fiance went out the door and they went at it. And I thought Luna cut her mouth, but she didn't cut her mouth. She bit a hole in my son's dog's ear. And I would, I do think she knows that because she'll play really rough with me and with my friend, my next door neighbor. But when it comes to his son, she's really gentle. She gets a chance, she'll get him on the floor and put her paws on him and then lick his face. And you know how rough a 2-year-old can be. No, Luna's a good girl. I know she don't like squirrels. She loves to chase fish. Yeah, you know, it's in the breed. I can tell you with Luna, it don't take much to get her overly excited. A squirrel, I when I go outside in the morning, I gotta make sure I'm holding on to that leash tight because she'll go after a squirrel or a cat, or she would run up the street if somebody was walking so she could see him. It's funny how they can be so sweet, but then that instinct will come out. And it's bred in them. They bred boxers for the same reason they bred Great Danes. You know, a boxer can run. They can run quick and they can run for a long time because they have that big barrel chest. And some things just set them off. Because said those Karens there, they would yeah, some people they don't like. I know Luna loves everybody. Thing with her is she likes to jump. And whenever she sees somebody, she wants to, you know, pet me. And a lot of people are afraid of boxers. I know they can run. Wow, that was a big dog, 30 pounds. Yeah, definitely. That was a work dog. I've met a few people from Scotland. Beautiful people. But like one told me, they don't not a lot of people have animals there as pets. Animals there are they work. And then some had some that worked and they were pets. Still have the picture of your boxer from when you were young? Yeah, boxers are a beautiful dog. Jumped over the fence and tackled it? Yeah. Mastiff, that's a big dog. You know, I like all dogs. I really, I was really hesitant when I got Luna because I've read up on boxers, and then she come from I'd have to say a broken home. So I was kind of wondering about it, but her and I, we go together just like peas and carrots. I just have to hold on to her good. I used to have her running loose and have one of these things to fling a tennis ball, and that was great, man. We were having a great time. But then that game turned into, well, I'll just take the tennis ball and run up the street and go through the woods, and you can chase me down. They both doubled that. Yeah, a lot of times, you know, dogs will amaze people on the size that they can get. So Cody, did the dog, did it kill the deer? I know I'm thinking about how much I'd like it if I had two boxers or three boxers. I know I'd have to get a bigger bed. Yeah. Well, dogs are bred for a specific reason. At least they used to be. And I know a boxer I always thought a boxer was a German dog, but it's a Scottish dog. And a lot of I would say Scotland, a lot of the animals in a lot of places in the world here, they have hound dogs where they breed them and they have them just for hunting, and it is in their blood. Yeah. Well, it was protecting Cody. A lot of times, uh, dogs are just curious of people. I've had people afraid of Luna. Some think I've had people say, "Oh my God, a pit bull." Not nice to other dogs. She might be with uh, a puppy. That's what I'm thinking with Luna. You get, with animals, it's all about who's in charge. I'm even thinking that Luna might be okay with a cat if I got a kitten. Yorkies can be very temperamental. The one I had, her name was Gypsy Ann. And the only time she was really nasty was she liked to sleep at the foot of the bed under the covers. Well, right next to your feet, but if you took and bumped her with your feet, she would gnaw into your toes. And that's not that's not a good feeling to wake up to because they might be all cute and cuddly, but Yorkie's got some sharp little teeth. Yeah, I would like to get a couple of boxer puppies. I really would. That's something I wouldn't mind breeding boxers. My daughter-in-law's father breeds golden retrievers, and when they have a litter, it's he has a, what do they call that? A whelping pen in his cellar where he hangs out and watches TV anyways. And people purchase them, and they all have a different colored collar, and he broadcasts it online 24 hours a day, which people can go on there anytime and take a look at their dog. Yeah, that would be really nice, Rosanna. But they want $950 usually for a boxer. I'm thinking $950, I could get it like 3 or 4 water monitors, but they wouldn't be as cute as a boxer. They all, and all the boxers, as you well know, they all have that same personality. They're like a teenager. They want to test everything every day. Got both your dogs in New Hampshire? Yeah, I know somebody here that breeds boxers. That's how I got Luna, because when she sells them, it's under the understanding that if you ever have to get rid of it, it goes back to her. And that's what I guess. I guess Luna killed a cat one day, and then killed a squirrel the next day, and the person couldn't stand it anymore, so she gave her back, and nobody else wanted her. Yeah, I'm thinking. When I got Luna, she was 2, which she was pretty set in her ways. Yeah, she is a good breeder. She's a nice lady. She also does what's called the Boloxer. It's an American Bulldog and Boxer, which they're very, very cute. Yeah, I wouldn't mind having one of her Boxer pups, but her male Boxer that she's breeding with one of her females is a champion line, and he's won a couple of ribbons, first place ribbons. So I imagine those will be quite expensive. No, no, a lot of people don't want older dogs. That's, I have to admit that made me very hesitant, because I did, unlike some people, I do my research, and I've known people with boxers, and they're such sweet dogs, but that's because they're sweet with you doesn't mean they're going to be sweet all the time. And I thought, well, this is going to be a lot of work. It's a lot of work when you raise them from puppies, let alone get one that's 2 years old. But she said, well, you can have her for a month or two, and if it doesn't work out, I'll take her back. And a week later, I messaged her and says, "Ain't no way you're going to come and get her. She's staying here forever." And she's been really, really good. We've been good for each other. Yeah, yeah. Last winter, Luna and I both put on a little weight, so we called her Luna Love with the love handles. And she doesn't get as much running as she would like, but I can't have her running off. she'll end up in the pound, or she'll end up getting hit by a car, or somebody will take her home. And I couldn't deal with that. Maybe I'll get her a treadmill. I don't know. Yes, yes, they are. They are special. You live alone, and the dog's your life. Though she would be, just she's like one of my children. You know, it's the most important thing I got going. That's what keeps me from traveling to a lot of places, because I ain't gonna just leave her anywhere. I ain't gonna take her to a kennel where she's put in a cage all day long. Your Yorkie has a chip. Yeah, I should get Luna chipped. But the sad part about that is they wouldn't, know about that until somebody took a dog to a vet or something. If someone stole her, I'd be out of luck. And everybody that meets Luna wants to take her. She is a sweet girl. I wish when I got her that she wasn't fixed. She'd have been a good mom. Well, that's good. See, my either one of my sons would, but Luna doesn't get along with my my son's older golden retriever, Peanut. And well, that's because in Peanut's world, where she goes over to my daughter-in-law's father's house, he has three other golden retrievers, and Peanut's like the second in charge there. And when it comes to Luna, if you give her any crap, she's going to give it back, and that's happened with them. And now Peanut's scared to death of Luna. Luna doesn't like my son's cat. My other son that lives in Portland, his dog, they get along okay, but his dog comes from a pound and is very protective over any food in the house. I don't care if it's your food or the dog's food or whoever it is. So that causes a problem. If I go somewhere, I need to take Luna with me. I travel south. I'm hoping I can get a van. Yeah, yeah. But when the bigger dogs start going at it, though, I mean, when my son's dog and Luna got into it, I mean, I had to pull them apart, and that was hard to do. I mean, Luna's a powerful dog. And she probably 75 or 80 pounds, but she is very laid back. She's very sweet, but she just takes no crap. Cody Hodges, thank you so much for coming in. I do appreciate it. I hope you have a great night. Much love to you, and bless you. Yes, Luna is very laid back and very loving, but she's got that instinct. When she's backed into the corner, she comes out fighting, and she don't care how big they are. But she doesn't do that with small dogs. That's so weird. She's not aggressive with them. They still had to sit on your lap. Yeah, Luna has to sit in the front seat. Yep, you have a good night, Cody. Again, appreciate it, man. Yeah, and I pick on her, Roseanne, because she sits on the seat and the light for to put the seat belt on comes on. I tell her about that, that she's heavy enough to make that flash. She needs to sit down, you know. But she likes to have her face out the window. And she has those big old lips. But she loves my son and my granddaughters. And she loves my son, who actually isn't as sweet as the female dog, but she don't like the female one. It's crazy. I don't know. I think it's that wind blowing in their face. I know, you know, if I'm in the car and she's got her head out the window, if I'm doing like 40 or 50 miles an hour, her lips are beating her face to death, you know. And she does, you know, she doesn't really have the big, you know, really big lips like most boxers do. She never drools. That's probably why her tongue sticks out all the time. Yeah, thanks, Cody. I'll stay warm, man. One good thing about the cold, Cody, is in the summertime, Luna won't even sleep on the bed most of the time, but in the winter, she comes right up there and cuddles right next to me. I woke up with her, and her face was right on the pillow, looking right at me. Yes, and their ears do flop. Geez, I could see myself living in a house with a fenced-in yard, and you know, 4 or 5 adult boxers, and then tons of puppies. Yeah, I do. Rosanna, probably a channel you'd like to check out. There's a a guy I watch in Germany, and his dog's name is Boxer Rex. That's the name of the channel. And all boxers are the same. He went through the same thing. Every ball that I bought Luna, she's popped. Tennis ball, she chews up. And this guy had the same problem. So what he did is he bought a yoga ball, and it can't pop that. Yeah, you have to have a fenced yard. I wish I had one right now because she does. I know she misses. She really likes to run. And yeah, I could take her to one of these dog parks, but then if there's an aggressive dog there, then there's going to be a fight. Come here. Come here. Come on. Good girl. Oh, there's my baby right there. There's my baby right there. Oh, she's just a sweetheart. Little kisses. Little kisses. Oh, that was so sweet. That was so sweet. Thank you. Yeah, I know. You know I love you. Yes, very much. Yeah, well, you know, it's good to have a fenced in yard here, keep some of the bigger critters out, because I know if there's going to be one day I go outside there and there's going to be a skunk. You know, she's almost pulled me off my feet before, where she ran so hard that her body was horizontal when it went up in the air. She is a cutie. Look at that face, huh? Look at that face. Neck kisses. Oh, that tickles. That tickles. I know. I know. I love you too. I love you too. Rosanna says that you're a cutie. You know what? I think she's right. I think you're a baby girl. Yeah. Yeah, definitely got to get a fenced yard. Either that or I got to learn how to. I need to design something with wheels on it where she can pull me around. Because she likes to go. And I don't walk fast enough for her some days. Oh, thank you, gosh. Oh my gosh, that was so sweet. Oh my, you nibbling on me, huh? Oh yeah, eagles will take a small dog. Yeah, here, I'll tell you, here in Maine, eagles have come back in a big way. I mean, they're everywhere. She does love me, and that's good. I love her. She's a sweet girl. Yeah, she give me. Oh, my neck is all slobbery. She licked me on my neck and then nibbles. Yeah, nibbles on my neck. Gives me neck kisses. Yes. What? 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 Well, they land in the trees, yeah, so they're definitely checking things out. And they are a big, powerful bird, too. I've seen pictures of them carrying cats away. Small animal they'd be very interested in. What do you think? Oh, gosh, that was sweet. That was sweet. That was just, oh yeah, oh, 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 I love you. Oh, yes. They are such joy. Yeah, they are such joy. All right. Okay. See, Rosanna, let me show you what when she gets down from the cup. Oh, now she left. All right. Well, I've been on here 3 hours and 9 minutes. Yeehaw. I think I'm going to call it a night. I want to thank everybody for coming in. Rosanna, thank you so much. It was great talking to you again. I hope you make it back again. Cuddle that baby. And I hope you have a wonderful, blessed evening. Much love to you. Good night.